Hello everyone, I'm Nick from nextstepnick.com and today we're going to talk about Banners of Ruin. Now, full disclosure, I received a code for this game. I've been playing the beta build, so bear that in mind when you're looking at things here. You might notice a bit of a trend with a lot of the games I cover. It is a roguelike style title. What you're basically doing is making your way through different areas by selecting options from cards. They in turn choose what happens next, and that can be things, for example, like a new route, an item, some sort of battle or combat encounter, and you're making your way basically through these underbelly of this city while sort of running away from these guards and this other faction that you're fighting against. Combat itself is kind of using cards to maximise damage whilst also protecting yourself, and the first thing I have to say, I really like the artwork in this. It's really attractive and really great to look at. I like the fact that the characters are all different sort of anthropomorphic animals, which is really nice. You've got like bears and mice and wolves, and I really enjoy that. It adds a really nice flavour to this kind of dystopian sort of underbelly, medieval city kind of thing. It's just really nice. The options that you get are really good as well because there's a lot of variation in regard to how you move forwards. You can customise your deck as well by finding different cards. You might notice as well there are 2 numbers on each card. So you can choose, for example, to specialise in skills that are a little bit stronger by putting your points into your will. They tend to be abilities that are a little bit stronger sometimes. They're a little bit more useful. But then you might also say, well, actually, I want my action points, my yellow, which is my sort of bread and butter attack, you know, using the majority of cards. And I really like that as well. You can kind of spec out your characters. You've also got the ability to change what they've got in regard to gear. You can change what sort of things they learn as they grow as characters as well. So you can really sort of prompt them to become what you want them to be. After a few rounds, I had some really nice builds going on. You start off with 2 characters, but you can work up to 4. And I had one, for example, who every time an enemy attacked him, they got poisoned. And every time we drew a card, he put poison, like a stack of poison on an enemy. And I really liked that. It felt really nice to kind of see that synergy growing in the cards. Really good. I like the fact as well that there are actual complications to what you're doing. So for example, if you choose to rob guards, you might find 2 combats later those same guards will attack you, and it might be a slightly stronger guard patrol. Likewise, you can choose to sort of dodge out of attacks and different combat encounters by making sure that you've chosen a specific card. Like maybe you see a card from an ally, and maybe that card from an ally encourages you to sort of go down a back street or something like that. It's hard, and it does progressively get more and more difficult. You have to make sure you're doing things like stacking armour sets, you're using the lanes correctly because you've got this lane system which chooses where you can kind of attack and how you can stack abilities and how you can defend. And I really like that. I like the fact as well that different characters can use different speciality kind of cards as well. And each character has their own action point and will point pool. It's not all together. You can kind of pick and choose how you distribute that. But it's really fun. It's very difficult, so I think it needs a bit of a patch. But I've had a really good time with it. So that's Banners of Ruin. Check it out if you have enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And remember, you can catch all my articles on nextstepnick.com, or you can catch me on a stream by going to Twitch and searching for Next Step Nick. I'll see you there.